Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pima Voices. My name is Savannah, and I'll be your host. Today, I'm sitting down with Jaymes Grace, who is a Pima Community College honors student and Pima Heroes Scholarship recipient. And today, we're going to explore what's possible when students are supported. So how are you today, Jaymes?
I'm good. Thank you, Savannah.
Thank you for coming in today. And I know we also have a little extra guest here in training.
Yes, this is Mandy.
So hi, Mandy. Hi, Jaymes. Thank you for coming into the studio today. I really wanted to have you in today because as a student who's an honor student, who's a scholarship recipient, I think you have a lot of great things to say about some of the honors work you're doing and everything else. And with the Pima Heroes Scholarship, that's a scholarship that recognizes students who are committed to service and leadership. And so I was like, you would be a really good person to talk to and chit chat who's doing some of those great service and leadership roles within the college as a student here. And so why don't you go ahead and just tell us a little bit about yourself and, your service and leadership roles that you do within the college and outside the college.
All right. Thank you. And thanks, Savannah. So I'm a Pima honors student. I am in the Pima honors program where I'm pursuing the honor certificate upon graduation, which requires 15 honors credits. I currently already have 18, so I've done that.
You're ready.
Yeah. But then I'm also in the honors club, and I serve as an officer being part of the honors council. And then I also currently serve as our PTK chapter president. I additionally, over the last fall semester, along with some amazing scholars, I was able to found and launch a new club, the EGTS Club, which is designed to support my program major, which is EGTSS, Ethnic, Gender, Transporter Studies, Sociology. I also write for the Pima Post. I'm a journalist for them, and I am an officer in the Student Media Club, which also supports the Pima Post. And I recently have been informed that I am a organizer.
I think you have to be with all those roles, right?
Yes.
You have all these roles, which makes sense, like I said, for you to be an organizer. And so you describe yourself as like a lifelong learner. So what sparked your decision to attend Pima Community College?
Well, I've always loved school, and I do love learning. And I just had not been able to pursue my degree, and I always wanted to. And then COVID happened, and I thought, well, I could just die tomorrow. I really should go ahead and pursue that degree. A friend of mine once said to me that I couldn't die until I got my degree. And Pima was economical, it was affordable, and my kid-in-law actually attended Pima. So it just matter of fact. I never thought anything else about it.
Oh, so you just knew, you're like, this is the next step for me. This makes sense.
Yes.
All right, straight to the point.
Yeah.
And so what has your experience been like as an honors student? And how has that shaped how you pursue your academic goals?
Well, there's a lot there. Honors has been amazing. And, I promote it and talk about it all the time. I was able to give a speech at our honors PTK induction last year. And as I said in the speech, I went into honors not really knowing anything about it. It just said honors. And I thought, well, that sounds like me, right? And I met Kylie Seegers, who is the department lead for honors. And that serendipitous encounter changed my whole academic career. I mean, it made everything possible for me. Everything that I've been able to achieve thus far as a student academically has been all because of honors and PTK. And it's been a lot. I've been able to do a lot and achieve a lot. And none of that would have been possible without honors in that direction and the guidance and the advisors and the leadership that they helped build.
And so some of that obviously translates into you being a recipient of the Pima Heroes Scholarship.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And so what did it mean receiving that support? Like, what did that mean to you being able to go on stage and be able to accept that award and honoree of being that Pima Heroes recipient?
Well, I was very proud having that opportunity and receiving the award. I mean, there's so many people that do so much valuable work that I know just there are tons of people, that would have been eligible for that. And to be able to receive it for the work I did for Rise or been doing for Rise, it really did mean a lot to me. And also to be able to promote Rise in that way and to be able to promote it in the future as people look at, like, I was able to do this thing. And even as we now are starting to plan for Rise for 2026, when I was, talking to students in the planning, and I mentioned that you might have this opportunity in doing this endeavor this year.
And so, what is a little bit about Rise for people who maybe don't know, since that is
Yes.
tied to how you received that scholarship?
So Rise is an initiative that was started through Honors. Honors does promote community service and volunteer work. It is part of the Endeavor Project if you're pursuing a larger degree through PTK as well. And Rise is resources, information, services, and education for homeless veterans. And it's an event that we've been doing. This is our 10th year as Honors in doing this event. And it started out very different and has grown along the way. But as it is now, we work on it throughout the whole semester. And in March, during spring break, we hold an activity at our downtown campus, our main campus, where we invite in the community who are in need. You don't have to be a homeless veteran per se, but anyone in need is welcome to come. And we have tablers there in the community. It could be anything from Primavera shelter to phone service to educational opportunities. It's just a list. And then persons come in, they're able to get all these services. We actually provide lunch for all of the guests that come in. We have been able to give out things that are needed, anything from backpacks to blankets to clothes to fooding items to gift cards. It's just tremendous. And just this past year, we had over 100 participants come
Oh,
in the morning,
wow.
yeah, of the event. We also had five volunteer barbers on staff that came, and they gave out haircuts. We gave away art supplies. It was just tremendous. And the community has helped to put this on, and students and volunteers and faculty and employees all volunteer their time to do this.
It sounds like a really amazing event. I can see why you would need to be organized.
Yes.
And I can see how an event like that can impact so many people. I understand why you wanted to share that story. And maybe that's also, not maybe, but I can see how that is how you became a recipient of the Pima Heroes Scholarship. And so, with that scholarship and any other scholarships you received, do you think that support allowed you to focus on your studies and campus involvement a little bit more differently as well?
Oh, definitely. I mean, without the scholarships that I receive, I wouldn't even be able to finish my career, my academic career at Pima even. And so that right there starts out the whole ball. And then because I do have the scholarship support, I do have the opportunity because I don't have to, have that time allotted to say working. I'm able to put all of that time into these activities. And because it does take, time and planning and all of that.
That makes sense. Yeah, you are planning all these like honors events, this large Rise event. There's community involvement,
There's
there's meetings, I know with honors work, you have probably a little extra more projects and assignments to do to get that honors credit and everything. And so that's really wonderful to hear that you're able to put more effort, more energy into some of those things that really, making you happy and
yeah.
feel like not necessarily fulfilled, but like know you're doing great things in the community while you're here at Pima.
Well, I'm able to help so many other people, and not even just the people who are able to take advantage of our services, but my fellow students who are able to take advantage of
Hmm.
leadership opportunities and volunteer
And
opportunities.
those opportunities and that understanding those leadership roles and everything that can help lead into assisting with whatever career choice you have. Take those skills, put it into that, which then can further whatever your career or maybe pursue more academic goals as
Yes,
well.
yes.
And so, with being an honor student and everything, and you have a 4.0 GPA, like, how do you think staying motivated and balanced is possible? Like, what would you say to a student who also maybe wants to pursue some of those honors credits or community service things? Like, what would you tell them that you do that maybe that can help them?
Well, I will say that honors overall does like to say that, you can do more or less whatever works out for you. So whatever, everyone has different dynamics and family and work and responsibilities. So, do get involved. Definitely, because it will change who you are and what you're able to do in so many ways. For me personally, just having the 4.0 has meant a lot for me, and it will mean a lot more for me academically as I continue on. It has become more. Oh, I've become more aware of it lately. That it is a challenge.
Yes,
It
I'm
becomes
sure. Yes.
it becomes harder and harder as time progresses,
Mhm.
and I think that also is because I continue to add more and more on it. But I have like this tremendous support that has enabled me to do this. I mean, not only just my like advisors and like Kylie, my mentor, Dr. Mead, but like the community, like the community itself has supported Rise. They've helped us with fundraising. Over the last several years, we've raised over $15,000 because of the community involvement. Now, through the EGTS Club and also Honors and PTK, we have a relationship that we're now building with small locally owned businesses that have started here, and they've been supportive. We have a relationship with Revolutionary Grounds, which is a bookstore, coffee shop, and that owner, Joyce Soler, has been just incredibly supportive of us as students. We hosted an event there for MLK Day. And then the students themselves, like the people that I work with, whether it's on a project or like my PTK officers or EGTS officers, they're just amazing, like scholars and creators. And so it's like I have like this wonderful team, both inside PCC and outside in the Tucson community, that help make everything possible.
And I think that's one thing that maybe some people forget when they come to college, right? There is a support system here. Like, you'll find it, and it's can be easily found. There are always going to be people who want to step up and help you, whether they are your advisor who can answer your questions, whether it is a mentor who's going to help you guide through your academic journey, whether it is someone in the community, a business, or something that is supporting your club efforts or projects that you have within your academic journey. And so I think hearing that maybe would also help students realize, like, college doesn't have to be a lonely experience. It can be a
Yeah.
really wonderful community experience.
Oh yeah, definitely. Particularly, I think if you're attending a community college and knowing what I know now, I would always suggest go that route.
Yeah, I know. I love that. And so, hey, just take it. Come on.
Yes.
And so, do you have any goals? Like, what are your goals after Pima? And how do you think your time here is preparing you for what's next?
Oh, it has been tremendous, my time at Pima Community College. Often I just think to myself about something that I've been able to achieve because I'm at community college, Pima Community College, and I think, community college, who knew? I mean, it's just, I've been able to work with amazing advisors and mentors, and Dr. Elliott Mead, who was an instructor of mine, who actually was the PTK lead when I actually was inaugurated, ended up being an instructor of mine later on. And taking that class really changed my focus and trajectory, and and of course who I am, my future self, and that changed as well. And then I've been able to work with other instructors who have been able to help guide me in that direction. Now that I know what it is, I'll be leaving Pima to go into likely a higher tier university, which I'm preparing for now. And because of all of the work, the body of work that I've been able to do, I'm actually now positioned that in just a few short years, I'll be pursuing my PhD. And that's with me currently still being a sophomore. I already have that foundation established.
That's amazing. I love to hear that, and that you have this really bright future that you're really hopeful for, and everything that's setting you up for success,
Yes.
starts here and is going to continue to grow even after here. And so, if you can share one message to donors who support scholarships and people in the community who could be mentors, like what would you say to them to share like how important it is to have these support systems for students?
Yeah, I mean, first I had to say thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, all of the donors, thank you. And in our support system here, as far as our instructors, same thing. And, I just want to take the opportunity as being PTK president and being an honors officer to say on behalf of all of us, thank you so much. And if we could give you a big hug, we would. Because, I mean, they are amazing scholars and creators, and they do so much, for the community, for themselves, for their education. And they're able to do that because of your support and your generosity.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And like you said, sometimes students don't always get the chance to interact with donors or thank them or things like that, and or just people in general who are those mentors. Like obviously you're interacting with your mentor, but saying that extra thank you, knowing that their support means so much, right, can go a long ways. And so before we end our session, what do you think being part of the Pima Community College means to you?
Ah.
Big
Well,
question, but
it is a big question. I mean, it means a lot, as you can tell, from what I've said so far. And I'm very proud of having had this relationship. With Pima, I do share that. Like I have a friend who's a mentor as well, whose daughter is a freshman at Pima, and I'm always encouraging, for her daughter to get involved with honors, get involved with PTK. I know that PTK will continue to grow on the scale where it's recognized. And I look forward to that time to be able to say, like, yeah, I was there and I did this thing.
Well, it's been really lovely to hear you talk about your journey, things that you're excited for, the work that you do in the community, the work that you do within honors, excuse me. And it makes a lot of sense why you got that scholarship. So congratulations on that. And
Yes, thank
I know
you.
there's going to be a lot of success within your journey. And I'm really excited to see where that takes you. And maybe, who knows, we'll bring you back when you get your PhD, right? And you can talk about the success and journey of that as well. So
Yeah,
thank you so much.
thank
And
you.
was there anything last that you wanted to say to any students who wanted to come to Pima, or any other advice that you had before we said goodbye today?
Yeah, if you're thinking about Pima, definitely come to Pima, definitely get involved. I mean, I would definitely suggest getting involved with honors, but there's so much that's available at Pima that you can take advantage of. So, do follow through on that.
Well, thank you so much, James, for coming down and sharing everything today. Like I said, I really appreciate hearing your voice and your vision. And it's always nice to hear when students are having such a great journey here at the college. So thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Savannah. Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in to today's episode. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.